I asked the boys yesterday what it was like last year, not getting through to be able to take this team, but that was yesterday. No gold trophy in hand. What does it mean with this gold trophy in hand?
Well, we felt pretty bad last year when we lost in the playoff, when we knew we were capable. We kind of squandered a big lead, and the kids came through this offseason with a lot of intent to make up for what they felt like they got. They gave away last year, and they focused all season long, especially when we were playing in inclement weather. It seemed like every meet.
Sure.
We got in the same playoff and sectionals with Cochran Fountain City, and we were able to beat them, and it felt pretty good. And came down here, and it's nice to be back at University Ridge.
Yeah.
This place is just a fantastic spot for golf. We had to skip around a little bit in the last 5-6 years with the seniors, but this place is just made for this. And it's in Madison, the amphitheater that's like around the first tee off.
Yep.
The energy down here is great, and we're just happy that we were able to hold off Chautauqua, who was really coming on at the end.
Yeah, they were.
If we would have had another 9 holes, I don't know what would have happened.
Right. And I thought your regional score was kind of an eye-opener that this team was ready for what was ahead. What was that day like, and how did that team kind of feed off of that?
Well, we played in kind of inclement weather that day too. Course was obviously much easier, but we were able to put our scores together at the same time and set our school record when we shot that score.
Wow.
And then we played, we played at sectionals, and that was rain and lightning and breaks and this and that. We weren't even sure we were going to get 18 in. But the kids stayed focused, and we had some kids step up that helped us win, and we had some kids that are going to be back next year. And some of this will feed into our program for next year. And
sure.
It's going to get more enthusiasm into the program, so we have more younger kids in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade programs that are ages that are going to be enthusiastic about coming out for golf. And all in all, I still kind of, it's a lot to take in, and hard to process it, You spend all year running around kids and driving here, driving there, and you're trying to incorporate work and everything else, and to see the kids happy and smile, the parents, the energy, the community that came down to support us it's pretty cool.
Where do you work?
I own a business in Durand, so
okay.
I have to thank all my employees there because they take up a lot of my shortcomings for being gone a lot in the golf season. So.
You had a state champion last year in Logan. You had the first day leader here in Troy.
Yep.
And I'm guessing that neither one of them was too concerned about either of those when they had the chance to bring home a gold trophy that'll sit in that trophy case forever and ever.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Troy was in first place, was happy. If nothing else, it was a confidence builder for him moving forward next year. But yeah, at the end of the day, the main goal was, first place, bring something home. We haven't had a lot of champions in all sports in Durand, so for us, this is something that the kids can put on the wall in the gym and look at it every time they come visit.
It used
forward. So.
It used to be, I know, a girls' basketball power way back in the day, but it's
except for I think maybe one cross country team in 5-6 years ago. It's been just a couple of girls' championships.
Wow.
And it's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Individuals that have done some things,
sure.
But as far as teams go, this is pretty cool. So now the goal is we got to start finding our 6th and 7th graders and getting them put together so that the next wave of kids are ready to come through in a couple of years, so we can make this kind of a habit.
That's right. Success breeds success, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.